Before we begin today's episode, we wanted to announce that we have officially launched our Patreon, where you can find exclusive content, engage with North Coast, and get access to perks like recordings from live shows, freestyle tips and tricks, and Patreon-only episodes. Whoa, you're getting access. For top-tier patrons, we'll even have pre-order links for live events and virtual freestyle lessons. Sign me up. So visit patreon.com/North Coast Podcast and help your favorite hip-hop improv team thrive. Hey, welcome back to the North Coast
Welcome
Podcast,
back.
Season 2 premiere, where we interview amazing people, comedians, interesting people, and improvise hip-hop songs based on the interview.
Facts.
I am Douglas.
I'm RJ.
I am Mel Rubin.
I'm Dr. Brick.
And in the studio today, we have an incredible musical comedian. You can see him on The Late Late Show. He performs all over New York nightly. Give it up for the one and only musical comedy extraordinaire, Dylan Adler.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, yo. How you doing?
Oh my God, I'm doing amazing after. That's really hot, by the way.
I try.
Just really, it's the vibes are good. The vibes are good. I'm happy to be here. The rhyming is amazing, and I'm just ready to vibe.
Hell yeah. We're ready to vibe with you. I have so many things I want to ask you, but the main thing I want to ask you is, like, we are on strike. We are, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, is that like not a
Strike.
fun topic?
No,
or,
it's no, it's. I like to talk about.
Oh,
it.
okay,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, but the weird thing is, like, the Late Late Show ended 3 days before the strike.
Okay.
So I was gonna be out of a job kind of anyway. So I
Okay.
think it was the timing just happened to line up a little bit. But
Okay.
you know, I'm hoping that all the writers get the demand. Like, I hope
Yeah.
that we all. I guess I'm a writer.
Yeah.
I'm a part of this.
Yeah, you're a
It's
writer,
like,
mama.
It's so funny because, like, I joined the WGA like recently, and now it's the strike, and I'm still like, oh yes, this is me as well. But it's good, and I hope the demands do get met, because it's very important, and I hope SAG and DGA strikes along with that. Would be really powerful. I think that'd be
Yes.
great.
Are you a member of SAG as well?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
I am a member of SAG, and the emails
Yeah.
are hilarious because it's like President Fran Drescher demands that we will do our authorization to strike, and I'm just like, President Fran Drescher? She's the president of SAG, and it just makes me laugh every time they say President Fran Drescher. Maybe I'm an asshole. Maybe I'm a sexist piece of shit. But I'm like...
Unpack that gay misogynist. No, but Ronald Reagan was also president of SAG, so I feel like Fran Drescher is next.
Was he the president of SAG at the same time he was president of the United States, or was that before?
Before.
Before. I was, oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm pulling double duty, man. That
I
was
know.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Who would be Fran Drescher's running mate?
Running mate?
Yeah.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Yeah.
Fran and Rosie.
I
Rosie.
love that.
Yeah.
Rosie.
Fresh.
So you just finished your time at the Late Late Show.
Mhm.
So what have you been working on lately? What have you been doing?
I've just been protesting at some of the protests around the city and around New York. I've been doing stand up. I've been reconnecting with friends. I really don't have any jobs lined up, but I'm so happy that stand up is still something that, like, I can do, and it's not affected by, like, the studios or anything. You can just
Right.
do it whenever you want.
Yeah,
Right.
It's a
Yeah.
wonderful thing.
Do you when you travel, do you like to do stand up wherever you travel, just like for like vacation, personal type
Oh,
stuff?
for vacation, I don't like to do stand up. I just
Oh.
like to chill.
RJ's
Okay.
the opposite. RJ is like, RJ introduced me to the concept of, if you're traveling anywhere, like, he's always like, check out that improv theater. You could probably get in on a show. And I was like, but I'm on vacation. He's like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they'll right, RJ is like the king of. He's like, I'm going to Amsterdam. I'm going to do 6 shows while I'm there.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
Just like,
Yeah,
I love
doing
your
it.
work mentality.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I think when I'm on vacation, I don't view the improv as like work. Necessarily, I'm like, I'm meeting new people. I'm like doing some fun shit with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah.
And to some people, meeting new people is exhausting.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
I get that.
Networking takes it out of me, girl. Right? Yeah.
All that talking.
Yes.
Putting on hairs.
When you travel, Dylan, are you an adventure traveler, or are you like I need to be horizontal traveler?
I used to be like I still like adventure and outdoorsy things. I like surfing. I like hiking. I like thrills. You like surfing?
I like surfing.
I love surfing.
Really? You ever surfed Rockaway?
Bitch, yes.
Oh my God, I
Yes.
love it.
I
so
love
much.
surfing Rockaway.
Oh my God, we have to go. I'm
We
going
have to
Friday.
Go. Wait, I'm down.
Yeah,
I love
so
Bitch,
fun.
let's surf Rockaway. Bitch, let's surf Rockaway.
Hey,
Bitch, let's surf Rockaway. Bitch, let's surf Rockaway. Bitch, let's surf Rockaway.
Let's surf Rockaway. Oh, bitch,
let's surf Rockaway. There we go. Let's surf Rockaway.
Oh, yo, when I get on the train, you know I'm roaming. Getting on the board, it's a 9-foot foamy. It's so fun, you know I'm not a yokel. We're going to the school, locals. It's so great. Mike and Mike, they run the school. In that school, you know I like to like. I'm gonna send it to him after this. Maybe get a free lesson. I'm gonna wield this rap like a Smith & Wesson.
Let's surf.
Rockaway. Oh, let's surf Rockaway.
Okay, well, edit.
Right.
Hey,
Bitch, let's surf Rockaway.
Let's surf Rockaway.
Oh, yeah, when you go down, you know we fucking wildin' on the water. Yeah, you know we chillin' in Coney Island. I don't know if they got waves, but I do crave. Yeah, you know all that shit, I'm never depraved. When I'm on the water, I am looking no hotter. Yes, you know I see your daughter, and you know I do it water. Oh,
Bitch, let's surf Rockaway. Bitch, let's surf Rockaway.
Okay.
Oh, bitch, let's surf Rockaway. Let's surf Rockaway.
Catching the waves, they like, ooh, mommy. Yeah, you could call me Mommy Tsunami. Remember that Disney Channel OG movie? Yeah, I'm on the board and I'm getting it groovy. I'm catching the waves. Yeah, I'm catching the waves. Yeah, I'm catching the waves. And I'm gonna wave hey to my boy Doug over there catching another one. Yeah. Oh, he's having fun.
Oh, bitch, let's surf Rockaway.
Let's surf Rockaway.
Okay.
Oh,
bitch,
let's surf Rockaway. Let's surf Rockaway.
It's important to surf as a gay person because you can get a lot of dick in the sea. Did you know that you can get pussy even if you don't want a dick or pussy? It's okay, because in the water you can do whatever. It's dark.
Oh, bitch, let's surf Rockaway.
Let's surf
Rockaway.
I got two. Bitch, let's surf Rockaway. Let's surf Rockaway.
Get
Super
on that
Marie.
dick. Bitch, let's surf Rockaway.
Let's surf Rockaway.
Hey, Dan.
Bitch, let's surf Rockaway. We just surfed Rockaway.
Wow, that was so good.
Thank
You were so good.
Yeah.
My verse was
Yeah.
better than everyone's.
I learned a lot.
Yes,
It rhymes.
yes.
It
You
was.
heightened
Yeah.
it. Yes.
You heightened to the supreme height.
I really-
Some animals.
we give our greatest to the supreme height.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's one of those verses where I almost stopped beatboxing and the song just almost derails, but like that was great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, accompanists got it tough when it's giggly in
Yeah.
the room.
When it's
They got to
It's
stay
true.
on the
You
rhythm.
can't get the
Yeah.
giggles when you're
Beatboxers
beatboxing.
specifically. I mean,
True.
like if you're like
It's your
pianist,
mouth.
It's true.
Yeah, you can laugh.
You can laugh and like
but
play.
That's
Yeah, no. Sometimes like when they're doing anybody or whatever, I
Yeah.
can be like, oh god.
You
no, that
learn
makes sense.
you learn how to like laugh on the offbeat a lot, where it's like
Oh.
you hit the snare and then
Oh
you go.
god, yeah, no. Like I didn't realize I learned
Yeah.
to do that, but
Yeah.
yes, I do that. A
Yeah,
lot.
you can't laugh on like the 2 or the 4.
Yeah.
You fuck it
Oh,
all
right.
up. Yeah,
Because those are important.
Unless
true.
everybody's
Yeah.
fucked up.
unless everybody's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Dylan, your vacationing habits. Back to the important
Mhm.
things.
Yes.
So when you travel, you like to just travel. And do you have any like spicy travel coming up for the summer? Like what's on the I-10?
So
Yeah.
I am gonna go to Fire Island
Oh.
in 1.5 weeks. I'm so excited.
Oh,
So
Good.
fun.
How long are you going to be there for?
I'm gonna be there for a week.
Very
I'm
Wow.
gonna
good.
be there for a
Very
week.
good.
Okay, here's the thing that I like know to be true about Fire Island is that people have like their Fire Island family. Like, do you have like who is your crew?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
bringing my real family. No, never. It's a group of gays that there's a guy named Ryan Leach who like organized this House of Comics last year. It was my first time. I was honestly like, I don't know how I feel about this, but it was so much fun and it ended up being such a positive experience. I'm so excited to go back.
That's awesome.
I love that.
The only way I've been exposed to Fire Island is the movie Fire Island.
Yeah. Did you watch it?
I watched
so
it.
good. It's
there's
so
a
good.
movie?
Really enjoyed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, it's on Hulu. I think Hulu.
It's
Yeah.
on Hulu,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was
That's cool.
great.
Yeah,
So
they had
fun.
like a person that they went to stay at the house of who like hosted them every single year and stuff
Yes.
like that. That's such a cool like community. It seems like to have someone already there for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was that movie premiered the night my first night there, and the
Oh.
next day the cast of the movie came to our house because Ryan knew them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
And
cool.
it
Oh
was
my
like they were
gosh.
popping out of the screen. And I'd never met Joel or Bowen or them before that.
Yeah.
I was so starstruck. I'm like, oh my, it was
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
I feel like the
gosh.
three of you probably were just like 3 peas in a pod, though, right?
I
The
wish!
energy, like, I'm getting this energy. I'm like, you definitely. I feel like you are just like,
No,
oh, I
but
don't know.
It was so fun to just like
Yeah.
meet them and like talk, like
Yeah.
just like to talk to people who like whose work I admire. It was
Yeah.
cool, and
That's
it
so
was
fun.
just good times.
I love it.
What's
That's so-
one thing that you did last year at Fire Island, or the first time you went to Fire Island with the crew, that you're really looking forward to doing this year, like a specific thing? Is there one?
Oh, a lot of ketamine. I'm excited. It makes every situation better.
Yeah.
So I'm excited
Perfect.
for. I honestly that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that is the du jour, the treat du jour.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then it's a lot of like swimming in the nude, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
yes.
Oh.
Swimming in the nude, in the ocean, in a pool. There's a lot of different. It's in the Long Island Sound. It's just it's truly, and there are no cars, so you're just walking around
Yeah.
everywhere, and there's sand everywhere. It's really paradise. You guys should go for a day.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so
I do want to go.
fun.
I've never been. I
Yeah.
really do
I've
wanna
been
go.
one time to the president of NYU, former president of NYU's home on fire.
Fran Drescher?
Oh,
Fran
okay.
Yeah, she's a fag hag.
No, but we were all like 18. It was like me, Matt Rogers, Dave Mazzoni. We had all been in this show at NYU,
The
reality
reality.
show. Yes,
I
you've heard about it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We were all in that, and the president of NYU was like, come to my house. And we went to his house, and there was like shrimp and soda, you know, the things they feed kids. And,
Shrimp and Sierra.
and then we
Raw
played like
shrimp.
2 hours of pool basketball with John Sexton. And then he actually told us like the saddest stories of all time in his house because his wife had passed suddenly.
That's right.
Yeah. And so it was a mixed bag, but Fire Island is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is John Sexton gay?
I don't know. No,
Okay.
he's not. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, it's good to know.
When you keeping on the idea of travel, when you do travel, you know, and you're like doing a mix of adventure and horizontal, do you seek out clothing optional beaches to chill on?
I've actually never experienced a nude beach except on Fire Island before, but
Okay.
it's something that I'm open to, you know. I went to a Korean spa in LA, and it's like you have to take her, and I kind of liked that it's just kind of
Yeah.
like you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But
That's lovely.
It's
I've
great.
been to the ones in Iceland where it's just like very like it's weird if you're wearing clothes.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They're like, you know, and it's
Yeah,
just like, yeah,
that's the
that's
language,
the
yeah.
Iceland.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's Iceland.
We are.
What do so if you're not seeking out clothing optional beaches yet, what is like top priority when you are hitting a destination?
Oh, when I'm hitting a destination, I want a beach. I want warmth. I want surf.
Okay.
I want, you know, now I kind of want to go to a gay, like Puerto Vallarta, I think is high up. Like, you know, hot gay boys nearby, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you well, Miami doesn't have good surf, but lots of hot gay boys.
Yeah,
in
sure.
Miami.
I've been to Florida. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only good surfing is in Cocoa Beach. That's where my dad's from.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where Kelly Slater got started.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Now that I know that you like to surf, I feel like I'm gonna text you all the
Text
time.
me.
Like,
Text me to surf.
want to go? Do you know Ian Lockwood surf?
Yes. Wait.
Yes.
I know he surfs. That's amazing.
Yeah, musical comedians and surfing. What is the connection?
What is the connection?
It's weird.
It's yeah. Nature. Nurture. Yeah.
Okay, I want to go back to the hot gay boys for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dylan, like your current Fire Island fam, just like they have to take this year off, okay? Who is filling in for them in your dream Fire Island
my
week? You can pick
God.
like five HGBs.
That is such a
Who
good
are the
Real or
question.
fictional too?
HGBs.
They can be real or either one, real or
Okay.
fictional. I don't know.
That is
Yeah.
such a good question. I'm so excited to
Who
answer.
are the 5 top HGBs? Who are the 5 top HGBs? Who are the 5 top HGBs? They're the hot gay boys.
What?
At Fire Island, you know you're styling. Nude on the beach,
Hey.
you know we're buck wildin'. Who's the HGBs to make the time go by? Who's gonna make you feel good when I show some thigh? I wanna know. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Open up the door.
Open the door.
Get in the flow.
Get in the flow.
So tell us now.
Tell us now.
What's your desire?
What's your desire?
Dylan, who you inviting
Ooh.
to the island of fire? Ooh, who's the top 5 HGBs? Who's the top 5 HGBs? Who's the top 5 HGBs?
We got the hot gay boys, yeah. Hot gay boys, yeah, you know that they be slaying. Walking on the beach, got that proud flag waving. They coming out, we saying yes. Boy, come on and show those abs and that ass. Ooh, you're hot. We know. You're hot. Don't need that speedo. Just take it off. We are alone. We are the hot gay boys, and Dylan has the throne.
Ooh, who are the top 5 HGBs? Come on now. Who are the top 5
He's
HGBs?
still
John
thinking.
Groff? Who are the top 5 HGBs?
We got the
Who
hot
are the top
gay
5
boys.
HGBs?
Oh, my turn. When it comes to gay boys, God, there's a lot on the list. Mine's kind of off rhythm. Okay. We're talking so many hot gay boys.
Let us hear.
We're talking Joel Kim Booster might be there. We think, ooh, Mateo Lane might show
Oh,
up.
Mateo.
That's 2.
Another one that might show up. Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, that's
three.
3.
What a creed.
And then maybe I'm feeling old. Henry Gold.
Oh.
Might show up.
One more.
One more.
Uno más.
One more.
I saved the best for last, and you know why? Because I am bi-racial. My mom is Japanese and my dad is Jewish. I'm not bi. The other thing I wanted to say, the last thing I'm gonna actually say from this gay mouth of mine is the last person, maybe Neil Patrick Harris.
Those are the top 5 HGBs. Those are the top 5 HGBs. Those are the top 5 HGBs.
Those are the
hot
Gay boys.
My verse once again, I'm just serving you guys up.
Yeah.
No, you did.
There's nowhere to hire to go.
That was actually, you actually did like a really advanced move. No, I'm not kidding. Like when you were like, I'm bi-racial.
Racial.
Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
audience
Continuing.
freaks out about
The-
that stuff.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That was
Very
it.
impressive.
That was really
Okay, cool.
impressive actually.
All right.
A little bit of a
Okay.
Yeah. You
yeah.
kept me
Yeah.
wanting more and more and
Okay.
more. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna keep just talking.
Okay. Well, that was quite the list. That's
Yeah.
a fun
Yeah.
list.
That last one, I just couldn't think of another gay guy. I'm like Neil.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. He's like the go-to gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be like if someone asked me, like, what are the 5 top black people you want to take somewhere? And my last one was like, Martin Luther King Jr.
Ah, So yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No.
How did you get involved with comedy? How did you get into it? You know,
I started with improv, and
Okay.
I took a 2-credit elective acting class at this college I went to. I went to NYU too.
Oh, okay.
And
The second one?
Yes, second one I went NYU done. Yeah. Abroad in France.
In campus in Lyon.
Yeah, campus in Lyon. But I really fell in love with improv, and there's like an improv segment in the acting class. So then there's like, there's jams at the pit. So I just did a bunch of improv jams and met friends, and then started classes and made friends at the classes. And we're like, why don't we try stand up?
Yeah.
And then I started doing stand up and improv at the same time. And after a while, I got a little more hooked on stand up, but still, I fucking love improv and sketch. And
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
And what was your major at NYU?
I was a music composition major.
Ooh.
So I wanted to write for theater. I wanted to compose musical theater like my hero, like Alan Menken or Stephen Schwartz, Lin. And yeah, so I was like very deep into that. But then I like really fell in love with comedy a little bit doing the improv.
Yeah, and then you kind of found your niche where you crossed those.
Yeah,
two
a
things
little
together.
bit. A little bit.
Have you met Lin? Did I miss a post?
I met him at a WGA strike.
Yes.
Oh.
He was there. And I was so starstruck. And my friend knows I'm obsessed. So I he pulled up the phone, and I was like, I'm so sorry, but I'm such a huge fan. He's like, take a donut. And so I took take a donut.
Take a donut?
Yeah. So he was giving out donuts to the writers. And I was like, thank you, yes. And so then we got a little picture. And then afterwards, I think he saw the picture, and everyone's like, you do an impression. And then he saw the video, and then he followed me back.
Oh, what an
Oh
honor.
my God, he's gonna tap you for something.
Ugh.
You're gonna do a voice in a Pixar.
I would fucking die. I would love. I actually messaged him. I'm like, I'm so sorry, but you're like such a huge inspiration to me, and I love you so much, and I like love all your work, and I'm so obsessed with you. And he didn't respond, but he saw it. But it's okay. He's very busy, and I don't blame him.
And it could have been his assistant that saw it.
Exactly.
I always have to
Yes.
give people the benefit of the doubt. Like I'm
It's
like they're not
probably the
mean, they're
assistant.
pooping or they're
No,
kid or something.
I'm so sure he's very busy. But
Yeah.
I love
Beautiful.
him. I love him.
So do you have a musical in you that hasn't been born yet, or is that on the back?
That I do really want to write a musical. I really
Yeah.
do. That's definitely something I want. I just saw Kimberly Akimbo.
Oh, yeah.
I heard it's
amazing.
phenomenal.
I saw it. I
Isn't
saw
it
it.
amazing?
Oh no.
So
T.
I really did enjoy it. I think I had really high expectations for it. I think I'm the only person who's seen it that the main Kimberly, who
Yeah.
plays like a she's 17
Yeah.
or something, but it's like an adult woman. Like she has this rare condition where she looks older, and the woman playing her is older, like in her
Yeah.
60s or something. And I just like couldn't. I don't know if it was the energy of the night or what it was, but her performance, there was like no emotion behind it. And I thought that was strange. And I was like, she was playing this teenager and she did the voice and stuff, but I was also in the front row, and something about it, I was just like,
Oh.
I don't know. It seemed like she was out of it for the night. And maybe that's just the character, but I was a little confused, like why there wasn't more like, I don't know.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
kind of seemed confused the whole time. And I was like, this has been your life as this character for your whole life. So it almost seems like she was like lost and suddenly placed in that world. And I was like, but you have this condition. This isn't like Freaky Friday where you're like, how do I become a woman? Like, I don't know. Something about it wasn't clicking for me, but the music is excellent. The acting was excellent. I loved the staging, the turning.
Yeah.
It was very cool.
It had the Lazy Susan.
There's a moment where there's
There's
a
a
lazy
lazy
Susan,
Susan.
and it's
Okay.
very cool. It's not really a spoiler. They're at a dinner, and the way the staging of it and the way the dialogue works, like whoever's speaking happens to be the one like spinning, so you can see them, and
Yeah.
it's very cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's very cool.
What
Yeah,
a cool
yeah, yeah.
effect.
That's great.
I did really like
Yeah.
it. I don't know, something about
We'll have a
it.
separate
We'll
app where
have a
you two can
separate
get into
episode.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so
In
much.
detail.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, great. Thank
Whether
you.
it was not just like a bum, like a off night, or whether it was like the character was like written that way and like she's been
Yeah.
playing that character that way the
Yeah.
entire time.
Yeah.
Be interested to know.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
Same.
But without
That's good.
giving too much of your intellectual property away, what is like a snap summary of a play that you've had in mind, or a production that you've had in mind to write?
Oh man, I don't know. I just would love to I'm very inspired by Lin putting up his own story, kind of in the story of Washington Heights in his neighborhood, where he grew up, because it's like Broadway is still very predominantly white, and there's like and so I think like I know what I would want to do if I'd ever had an opportunity to like write a musical or do that. I'd want to put up like a bunch of people of like Asians, a bunch of fucking Asians and people of color on stage, and like tell a specific story. But I'm really In the Heights is one of my favorite musicals
love
ever.
In the
And I
Heights.
think it's so fucking
It's so good. It's genius.
It's genius. It's like so well written. It's so, and also I was really inspired by Strange Loop. Did you guys see?
yes.
So
good.
fucking
Love that.
good.
Oh my
So
god.
So
fucking
good.
good. And
Yes.
like so I don't know. Those are just things I'm inspired by. But yeah.
I think it's in you, and I can't wait to see it one day. I really want to. But I also love your stand-up, so, you know, I can't be selfish. We can't have it all at the same time.
Stop it! I'm obsessed with you guys. We can't keep doing this.
Do you ever watch a show and like your NYU composition brain kicks in and you're like, oh, interesting, a flat 9. like, do you ever like, I could have done that better?
I couldn't help it, but yeah, sometimes it comes up. And I'm in the crowd, I'm like, and I'm just like a pretentious bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes that'll
Yes.
come up.
Okay.
That'll come up. But for the most part, I do enjoy the ride of most of
Sure.
shows I see.
Yeah. How do you feel about? Well, actually, I was gonna ask you about all of the fairy tale stories on Broadway right now. There's like 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that a big
I don't
number
I
usually?
don't want to say anything negative though.
Oh,
What?
okay. Then never mind, we can get off that subject.
yeah. Let's change it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I-
Just because I have friends working on that.
Oh, okay,
so.
okay.
Cool.
Well, I don't have any friends, so I'll say this. I went to see the last production I saw was Book of Mormon. That was in London, on the West End or whatever that area is out there. And I can definitely tell, like, I grew up watching South Park, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was already ready for that humor.
Yeah.
And then I talked to someone that didn't really, watch South Park, when it was at its prime. And they were like, man, that was such an offensive production.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was fucking just in the crowd, just laughing my fucking ass off, probably because I had that relation. But also, I'm like really into the comedy. I know it's facetious and stuff like that. Not to like put that on blast, but any thoughts on like productions that really push the envelope?
Yeah, because a production that I think about Book of Mormon. I remember I didn't even watch that much South Park. I didn't watch that much, but even just going to see the show, and it's just like it's very funny that you kind of know the jokes are gonna be there because it's the South Park writers, but it's like a very well crafted show too, with a lot of very strong numbers, and like Bobby Lopez with his songwriting is really, So a show that really pushes the envelope. I think A Strange Loop really did that for me.
Okay.
The musical that really got me hooked on musicals was Wicked.
Yes.
My mom took me, and I think Wicked is so gay. Like, I just love Wicked.
Adam Morrible is high.
Oh,
drag.
high
Yeah.
Everyone
My
is
dear.
my
dear.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can. Yeah.
Exactly. And I just think it really hit me in a very specific place where I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And that was like the first musical that really like got me obsessed with.
Are you like pawing for Ariana drops?
gonna say
like,
the
are
movie,
you like?
I am so excited. I'm
Yeah.
so
Me
excited. I think the casting is great.
Do we know if Cynthia couldn't do the Color Purple movie because of Wicked? Because I just the trailer for the Color Purple just came out yesterday.
Oh.
And it's Fantasia, who
Yes.
is phenomenal.
Yes.
But like in the trailer, she's singing "I Am Here," which is like the big song, and I'm just like, nobody does it like Cynthia. But I'm like, I wonder if Cynthia had to pick like Elphaba.
I think
or
she probably did. I remember seeing
Bummer.
Cynthia Riva live, and I've never seen a more powerful
Me neither.
live performance in my entire fucking life.
The entire orchestra just rose out
Yeah.
of their seats, like
Mid-song,
mid-song,
standing
mid-show.
ovation.
Yes, mid-song
Wow.
standing ovation.
Mid-song?
I have
Mid-song.
I'm
That's so rude in
yes.
an improv show.
I'm Jewish. It's very rude. I'm a Jewish lady. I did not grow up going to church, but I can only imagine that this is what these people felt in the audience of just like being lifted from a spirit.
It was truly
Cynthia. It was like
and powerful.
Wild.
Unbelievably
Wow.
powerful.
Lifted by the Spirit. Lifted by the Spirit.
Ooh, yeah.
Lifted by the Spirit. Lifted by the Spirit. Lifted by the Spirit.
By the Spirit now.
Lifted by the Spirit.
Lifted by the Spirit now.
Lifted by the Spirit. Lifted by the Spirit.
I didn't grow up in a church where they stood up when they sang the song.
No, we didn't.
We sang real boring shit. We were a bunch of Anglicans.
They were white.
We read and it went tum tiddly tum, and it was not fun at all. But now I went to the church of Broadway, and I'm having a big ball. And feel the spirit. You know I'ma feel the spirit.
You know I'ma feel the spirit. You know I'ma feel the spirit. In black churches, they always stand. In black churches, they got demands. Pastor put his hand up on your head. You shrivel a bit and then you're dead. We did communion once. It was weird. We weren't Catholic. But it's alright, cause I only went to church about 3 times and that was it. Oh,
Spirit for the Spirit. Let's hear it for the Spirit.
let's hear it for the Spirit. Let's hear it for the Spirit.
Lifted by the spirit of the Broadway shows. Lifted up by your feet to every show you go. Yes. And Juliet, that girl did her thing. And let's talk about the whole cast of The Lion King. They are freaking crazy. Yes, they can get it. Lifted up out of my chair from every part of Wicked. It's true. Defying gravity. Hey, same. I'm lifted out of my chair at every show.
Lifted by the Spirit. I'm lifted by the Spirit.
Broadway.
Lifted by the Spirit. I'm lifted by the Spirit.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech olam. I went to so many bar mitzvahs, I memorized everything. And I am half Jewish, half Japanese, but I'm not really that religious. But I am the religion of Angela Bassett did the thing.
Lifted by the
Davis,
Spirit.
Dominic King.
Lifted by the Spirit, which is Angela Bassett.
Lifted by the Spirit.
Hung Chow, Hung
Lifted
Chow.
by the Spirit.
Breaking the glass.
No, I can't do it. I'm not gonna try to do it.
I just saw Mormon recently, and I was like, "Whoa!" Like especially when they first get to Uganda and the set is all jank.
Yeah.
I was like, "Wow!" I forgot how offensive this is.
Yeah.
Like I had really forgotten.
Oh fuck! I
And-
saw it like many years ago,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I think I was
But that being said, I mean, like there are bangers in that show
Yep.
that will loop in your head for months
Mhm.
afterwards, like 2x2, and
Yeah.
my buddy PJ's in it, and I was just seeing him in it, and I was just like, oh my god! I was just telling, I was like, I can't believe how much it still is in my head. But I forgot how truly, insane the Ugandan part is. So, you know,
Yeah.
theater's it's a snapshot in time, but it's only like, what, 7 years ago?
Seven-
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah.
7 plus 3,
Yeah.
10 years
Mhm.
ago.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we can edit that out.
that's okay.
You got friends that work on Mormon?
cares?
No, he wouldn't care. So Dylan, we've covered your travel habits. We've covered how you got into comedy. What was it like to get what many would conceive as their dream job, working on Late Late?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that like?
It was it was really, really honestly a great experience. Like when I submitted my packet, I've done like a bunch of packets before, and this one I thought was my worst. I thought this one was my worst. But it was the first one that got like a response from the team, and I couldn't believe it, and then it kind of moved quickly. And then I got a call from the head writers as I was shitting. I got it, and I was like,
oh my God.
And
more shit came out.
And more shit came out.
And then you had a donut.
Take a donut, bitch.
Lin popped his head.
Yeah, I live with him. Congrats! Yes.
Wash the dishes.
Yes. But it was fun. It was like I think I came out at a fun time in the show because it was before like the end. I think they were kind of, it was like it's like let's just do let's like experiment with some stuff. And so I think me and other writers were able to like get stuff on and get on screen too sometimes. And the final part of the show was kind of madness because it was like a bunch of big celebrities and like a lot of emotions around like the show ending. But I feel like it was 6 months and I really learned a lot, and it was a really positive experience for me.
That's wonderful.
You got to do stand up on it.
Yeah.
That's huge.
I know.
How did that happen? Did you like just ask?
That happened because I like the person who booked stand up. I always had wanted to do stand up there, and then I was like just kind of like talking with him a little
Was he
bit.
an HGB, Dylan?
What?
Was he an HGB? Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. So you were chatting about. Okay.
Yeah, being gay will get you many places. But yeah, chatting it up with him about my set, and we like kind of landed on something that we agreed upon, and then when like we were supposed to do something with Anna Kendrick, but she dropped, and he's like, oh, why don't you do stand up this week then? And we're like, oh, okay. So then that's kind of how it worked.
Epic.
That is so cool.
Wonderful.
And that was you were out in LA for that time. I'm
Yeah,
guessing, right?
out in LA.
Right. Where are you from?
I'm from the Bay Area. I'm
you're from the
from
Bay
San
Area?
Francisco.
Okay, so you're closer to family, I would assume.
Yeah, I feel at home there. Like my
Yeah.
family always come. Like my dad has all my uncles in LA. My grandpa's in LA. My dad grew up there. We come down all the time. So I feel I really do love the city of LA.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
That's nice. So it wasn't that big of a stretch. So for you now, how long did you live in New York for before?
I was here for 8 years.
8 years.
Oh,
So
8
you were
years.
like fully like in the New York grind.
Yeah. And this is where all like my closest friends are, you know?
Right.
Like that's
Right.
why I like being back now, cuz
Yeah.
but I really do like the sun in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you hold on to your apartment while you were there?
No.
No.
Oh wait, yes I did. I
Going
stopped
here.
letting right. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. I love it.
You said you were half Japanese. Which side of your family? Like.
Oh, so my mom's Japanese, my dad is Jewish. Not flipping the script, sorry. But yeah, it was my dad grew up in LA, and then my mom grew up in Central Valley, and then they met at UC Berkeley, where all Jews and Asians meet.
Right. Yeah.
That's the meeting spot.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
And do you have any siblings besides your gay twin?
Yes, I have an older sister.
Oh,
I have an older
nice.
sister, yeah.
And is she funny?
She is funny. She has low functioning autism, and she loves music, and she loves singing, and she loves like sometimes playing instruments. So like my brother and I will play songs for her. But she's great. Yeah.
What does your brother do?
He plays the oboe for the Tucson Symphony Orchestra.
Whoa.
Tucson.
So he's in Tucson,
Oh my
being
gosh.
an oboist.
Wow.
That's so cool.
I know.
So you're just bopping around the country. You must be
I
like you're just
know.
like
Whoa.
oh hi to the TSA people because you know all them by first
I
name.
mean, a little bit now.
Yeah.
They know my order.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, but it's I'm closer to my brother in Tucson, LA. It's kind of,
Sure.
and I saw
Yeah.
him perform. He's doing great.
That's great.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So what's next for you?
What's next for me? Well, Fire Island. I'm gonna go visit my
Yeah.
me and my fam. I'm gonna go to Hawaii.
Ooh, what are you doing
Uh,
in Hawaii?
Visiting my family there.
Which island?
The Big Island.
Ooh,
I have
lovely.
I have my mom's cousin and some aunts are on the Big Island, so we're gonna go there and visit.
Oh my god! If you need a personal assistant, let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will carry your bags.
That's where you picked up surfing, right?
Yeah, I took a lesson in Maui, and then
Okay.
I was hooked.
You're hooked, yeah.
A year ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and
Wait,
I
just a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, I did a little when I was younger, but I never like had the full like I'm on a wave and doing it moment until January 2022. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's so addicting.
Now I like think about it all the time.
Isn't it addicting?
Yeah, it's so addicting. It's the
Yeah.
best. And Rockaway has good surf.
It does.
Yeah, I mean,
Rockaway
it's
has great
nothing
surf.
like, you know, in terms of like you're like looking at Hawaii, but it's still wonderful.
Yeah. And the water is literally warmer than Southern California water. No lies. SoCal water, because we get the Alaskan current down.
Yeah.
The water is freezing, and even in the summer, like New York water, it's like that Caribbean current. So
Yeah.
Oh.
You get a little Turks, you get a little Caicos.
exactly.
And like the wetsuit grind, you're like on it. You have your
I
own.
love. I have a wetsuit. I have an O'Neill wetsuit, and it's in the back of my trunk.
Ooh, you have a car.
You have a car?
You guys.
Oh, did you drive? Did you drive here?
I could. No, I could.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's in LA, and it's my grandpa's car. He's too old to drive, so I stole it from him.
Oh,
sure.
Sure.
Right, as one does.
Yeah.
He came outside one day. He was like,
My
"Where's
white grandpa."
my car?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
I'm
so you're
saving
having
you.
a summer of fun. You're gonna go to Fire Island. You're gonna go to Hawaii. You're gonna keep striking with the writers.
Absolutely. Yes.
Ideally, like once all the vacation time is over, like what would be career-wise? Like what would be next? Like what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
More late night shows or writing or
I
performing?
think I personally would like to be acting. I would like to be acting a little more and
Awesome.
still doing stand up. I love writing and but late night wise, I'm not sure. I'm like definitely not gonna turn down like oh
Yeah.
God, the offers are just coming. No. Yeah. I would like to. I would
Yeah.
like to write for like any show that'll have me.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. I think I would like to act a little more though.
Like in comedies? I'm
Yeah.
assuming, on television?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fun.
I want to be the star of the show. I
I
want to be the star
of the show.
on screen.
Oh.
I want to be the star of the show. I want to be the star on screen.
Yes.
I'm not under the bleachers. I over 5, full feature. Yes, you know you won't be disbarring me, auntie. Yes, I will be starring. Whether it's funny, whether it's drama, if I'm on the desert riding a llama, it's me, Dylan. You know I'm the star of the show. ABC, CSS, you know. Oh,
I want to be the star on the screen.
Hollywood.
I want to be the star on the screen.
I want to go to Japan and chill on an onsen, do an action movie, Dwayne Johnson. Yeah, you know, do the movie you must have heard. Let's do a Boston accent with Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, you know, do powerful like a Super Saiyan. Do another Bond. That's what I said. Fuck, I can't remember who I was going to say. No, I'm playing. I remember now. It was Matt Damon.
I want to be the star on the screen. I want to be the star
on the screen.
Yes, my big break. Oh, this is it. Somebody else better be writing the scripts, cause it's not me. No, I do see a different future for me. Yes, it's true. I'm gonna get off my sag, and you know that my little acting tail I wag. I'm a dog now? I don't know. Hey, why even bother? Go with Neil Patrick Harris. How I Met My Father.
I want to be the
star on the screen. He's an HGB. I wanna be the star on the screen.
Drugs, sex, lies, videotape, backstabbing, climbing up the ladder. Ketamine on the floor, cocaine too. Oh my God, is that poop? I don't care. It's drugs and sex and videotape and drugs. Mark Wahlberg hate crimed many minorities in the past. I do not support Mark Wahlberg in anything he does. It was so weird that he introduced Ki Hai Kwan in the SAG Awards. It was a historic thing for Asians when he literally hate crimed an Asian person in the 80s. Look it up.
I want to be the star on the screen. Not with Mark Wahlberg.
That's
I wanna
yes.
be the star
star on the
Sex,
screen.
drugs, videotape.
I wanna be the star on the screen.
Take a donut.
I wanna be the star on the screen. And cut.
Thank you.
Woo.
Thank
you,
so much.
Dylan.
You're
Oh my
amazing.
God. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you so much, Dylan, for being on the North Coast podcast. Do you have anything you want to plug to the following people? at home?
You can follow me on Instagram at Dylan Adler _, on Twitter at Dylan Adler 6, or on TikTok at Dylan Adler 7. So,
Well, I love it. And follow Dylan so you can catch all of his amazing shows. And thank you to
Yeah.
everyone who enjoyed our podcast today.
Yay.
Please remember to rate and review on Apple Podcasts if you haven't yet. See ya.
Bye.
Season 2.
Bye.